Hiya, hope you're well. Happy New Year. Well, can we still say Happy New Year? I don't like when it goes on too long. Anyway, I thought I'd pop on because some of you lovely lot say, where are you, Shaz? What's going on? You know me, I dip in and out. Sometimes I find the whole YouTube thing a bit overwhelming. Sometimes I think to myself, I've got nothing to show, nothing to share, nothing to talk about. I don't know what content to put out, and I just think, oh, I'll just leave it. So I think for me, if I don't have anything worthwhile to put out, I just rather not put anything out than put out, you know, a half-assed video. So that's where that is. But I have been making a list to kind of give myself ideas of what to bring. You know, like updated makeup routines, which I'll have a video on this makeup coming up. This is what I've been wearing. You know, change of products, seasonal products, maybe just keep you in the loop and updated. I just feel like everyone's going down this vlogging route, and I'm just not going to go. I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to be vlogging my every moment of existence. I just don't like it. I like watching other people's vlogs. That's great, but I don't personally like doing it. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm quite a private person. I don't need people knowing my ins and outs of my life. So, you know, if that's what people like to watch, if that's what you like to watch, fair dues. But I'm just going to make this a little corner of what I do best. That's chit-chatting about stuff. I want to do maybe a weekly coffee chat, topics, what's going on here and there. Let's not get too political. Maybe you've got topics that you want to have a chat about that will, you know, about self-confidence and stuff like that I might just add in. Then, you know, favourites, updates, what I've been loving, how I'm changing up my skincare, that kind of stuff. Style, fashion, that sort of like a little corner of, I won't say self-help, a little corner of comfort that you can kind of click onto and feel like, oh, you know, I've got someone to talk to me while I have a coffee or do my makeup, that kind of thing. I know I like that, and I know it makes me feel comforted as well. So, I just thought I'd come on straight now and just say hi. What have I been doing in January? I want to update my blog. I want to get more. Into my blog again, more writing, because I quite enjoy that. I did a whole blog post on January, how I feel about January and how I think we should look at January. It's a long month, it's a slow month, and it's a time to just kind of get into yourself. It's a time to relax. If you think about it, you're so busy throughout the year, and especially at Christmas time, you're so busy doing this, doing that. When have you got the chance to just kind of sit with yourself, you know? You got the whole year to do stuff and plan stuff. So instead of joining a gym and starting a diet and running and all of that, if that's what you want to do, great. But if you don't, then take the slow route of just being. January is the only time, I feel, where time actually goes at the right pace. It's not flitting between your eyes. So I think it's a nice time to just nourish yourself. Eat stews, have soups, crusty rolls, warming, nourishing. It's still winter for us here, so there's no need to go mad. There's no need to get running around trying to get onto that new fad diet. It's not what one does. It's not what nature does in winter time. So you can do all of that come spring, but just take this time to relax. You'll enjoy January so much more if you just take it day by day. And just enjoy your walks. Even if it's raining, even if it's dull, get out for that walk. I'm telling you, it makes you feel so much better. And you just go out for a walk and you feel the cold on your face. And then when you get in, you feel like, oh, and tell yourself, oh, when I get back, I'm going to have a lovely cup of tea and a biscuit, or I'm going to have that piece of cake when I get back in, or I'm going to cook a lovely pie and mash for tea. You know, give yourself these little rewards. Oh, it's dishwasher going on. I forgot to put it on last night. I'm all about the rewards, giving yourself like little rewards. So that's how I think you should look at January. Take it easy, relax, reflect. What is it that you want to do this year? What is it that you want to change? You know, sit down with a notebook and go, right, I want to, you know, move the sofa that's been in the hallway for the last 7 years. I want to paint that wall I've been wanting to paint. I want to get a piece of artwork to fill this space, or I want to make a little coffee area, or I want to make more effort with friends, stuff like that. That's the kind of thing I think is more beneficial than trying to do all this sort of active stuff. Because I tell you what, walking's enough, to be fair. And those of us who have doggies, we walk come rain or shine. You know, it's pouring with rain and you'll see another dog walking, go, oh yeah, we're all out, we are, yes, because we have to be. And I like it because the first thing I do when I get up in the morning, I get up at 7 o'clock, I'm straight out of the door with my dog walking. And I love that feeling of moving my body first thing in the morning, being out in fresh air, having the natural daylight, getting my circadian rhythm all, you know, up to scratch, then coming in and having my breakfast, my bowl of porridge, a cup of tea, Bertie, and then getting ready for the day, and then doing my little bits at home, my tasks, my work, my this, my that. So I really do want to focus more on what I like to do on my channel and not worry so much about what everybody else is doing on their channel, you know. And, you know, I watch these vloggers, they're like 31 years old. Yes, you know, of course they're here, there and everywhere, or whatever they're doing. I'm 42. So I can't really put myself in the set. I was doing the same thing they were doing at that age, but this is what I'm doing now. And I'm trying to also work on being my authentic self, which I am online. It's very easy when I'm just talking camera, but I'm talking like in general. So let's be each other's therapists, shall we? Things I want to be better at in 2025 is communicating what I want to others, because you can't, the frustration is when other people are not reading your mind or not understanding you, and it's like perhaps you're not conveying exactly what it is you want. It's not being brash or upfront, it's just being clear on what you want. I think that's so much easier, because it's just, otherwise you get a bit frustrated. Also, it's the eye contact. I have terrible eye contact. I don't know what it is, but I can't. If somebody's talking to me, I'm looking at them. That's fine. Like, they're talking to me, so I'm looking at them, right? But when I'm talking to somebody, I'm looking all over the shop. It's like I'm talking, and I'm so aware of it, but it's so hard to get out of. And that's why when I watch the soaps, I love it when they're like having a conversation. They're really like talking and looking at somebody in the eyes. Well, you know, well, what are you feeling? Why do you feel like this? Tell me what you're feeling, kind of thing. So I really need to practice that. And also, you know, boundaries, setting boundaries, again, goes with the communication, and that's with, maybe it's people online or people you know, or again, being very clear and not jumping to conclusions and not creating my own narrative in my mind, which is what I do. I kind of catastrophize and make up things in my mind, what I think someone thought or what I've said, you know. I really want to work on that. And I think by communicating what I want, it makes things easier for me and possibly the other person. Because maybe the other person thinks, oh, you don't want to meet up, but you do, but you need clear instructions. Like, I need extremely clear instructions. I would like to meet you on said day at 9 o'clock at this. Do you know what I mean? If you leave it up to me, it's never going to be. But then here's the, yeah, well then here we are. As I was saying this to my mum the other day. So I keep saying, well, why doesn't this person tell me what day, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I'm the one that needs to say, I'm free on this day at 10 o'clock and I would like us to meet here. Maybe that's where the communication is going wrong, because I'm expecting the other person to know that's what I need. But how do they know? And it's so frustrating, and I feel like I'm going around in circles. But that's what I think I need to communicate better. So yeah, I want to... Yes, I do want to work more on my YouTube, because every time I try to look for part-time jobs, because I think, oh, maybe I need to get out into the, because I need to get out into, I need to finish my sentences, I'm so sorry. I need to get out into the general public and interact, because I think it's really important to have human connection, right? Otherwise, you just become secluded in your own world. And it's good for your mood boosting, even if it's just going to a coffee shop and talking to someone for 5 minutes. But if I can make what I'm doing work for me, then it depends. Then I wouldn't have to do part-time. But the thing is, for me, I've worked in the office industry for years. I've done the 9 to 5. I've done the office. I've done the city. I can't do that. It's like I feel like, oh, I'd quite like to work on a farm. I think I'm much better with physical things. Because when you look at a job CV and it's like, oh, we're looking for someone who's are you highly organised? Can you multitask? Are you good under pressure? No. I'm not organised. I'm not great at multitasking. I'm terrible under pressure. I'm good at talking to people. I'm good at doing my own work quietly. But when it comes to sort of spreadsheets and computery things, that's where it kind of gets a bit scary for me. It's not that I can't focus. I've got a very short, perhaps, attention span on something that doesn't interest me. If something interests me, I've got the longest extension plan. I've got the longest... Oh my God, I've literally lost my words. Anyway, you get the gist. I can concentrate. If it's a crime podcast, I'm on it for hours. But if it's something that's not of interest of me, like, booking reception meeting rooms, oh my gosh, I don't think I could do that again, I'd rather, be a pottery maker and make cups and mugs. Do you know what I mean? I'm very good visually and physically. I'm not the best with sitting and inputting information and doing this and I find it, it gives me a headache. I'd rather do something, one shows me how to do it and I can do it. But I can't do it if it's on the computer. Do you know what I mean? I can do my basic YouTube stuff and my blog, but admin, oh my God, I think it's the worst thing ever. Oh, we're going to need someone to update the stock. So, if I put all my focus into my channel and my blog, which is what I've been doing for years, granted, I haven't expanded or, I'm not like the big channels, and I don't want to be like the big channels. I don't want to be like, I'm not ever going to do TikTok. Let me tell you that. It's just not happening. These short videos that give you information like that. I'm old school. I like long form video. I like chatting. I like people who talk to me. I like podcasts. That's where it's at for me. And I'm sure there's got to be some people that still like what I like. So, and it's just like sharing the stuff that I'm interested in and my beauty products and my makeup, and hopefully that's of some use. But I mean, I want us to be like a little corner of where we can gain our confidence again. I think that's it as well. I think if you start working at home or working by yourself, you kind of, I know I do, you lose confidence a bit. And even like going out and ordering your meal can be a bit daunting. Do you know what I mean? Like I didn't know what to I hadn't looked at the menu, and this is something I do all the time. If I'm going to eat somewhere, I will always look at the menu online, and people think, oh gosh, don't you, that ruins the surprise. I'm like, no, it doesn't, because I need to know exactly what I'm going to be having. I can't be put on the spot. Oh, right, have you decided what you're having? And you're like, and then suddenly I become so overwhelmed I can't even like cope, and I end up just picking something random. But if I know, I can sit confidently and go, right, that's what I'm having. Think about what I'm going to drink beforehand, because the other day we went out and she's like, oh, you decided to drink? And I was like, oh, no, I haven't. And she just stood there and I was like, oh, what are you having? Right. Oh, do you think I'll like, you know, don't know. And I felt really a bit stressed. I know, it's ridiculous, but that's just how I am. So, yeah, I want to work on that, on my people skills, if you will. But in other words, see, I haven't done this for ages now, so I don't even know what I'm saying. Well, I've cut my hair. I've had balayage again, because I was umming and ahhing. But to be fair, I've had blonde hair for many a year, so I thought, do you know what? I let it grow out for 6 months, and I quite like it. I quite like it mixed in, blended in. I was thinking I haven't really got a best of 2024, because everything I use, I've been using for years, okay? So I thought I might show you a few standout products that have stood out for me in 2024, because I don't really have any new stuff to show you. So I brought them downstairs now to show you. These are my standout products that I have just, if I was to quickly pick something, these would be them. Now, let me talk about my nails, right? I have not had shellac since the 23rd of December. I took my nails off on the 23rd of December, and I haven't put shellac on yet. Now, enter the Manicurist Active Shine. I don't know if you've heard of this. It's an all-in-one nail care. It illuminates, repairs and highlights. They've got one that's sort of like a pinky colour, this colour and a sort of white. They do nail polishes as well that cure like gel. But this is what I've got on my nails now, right? It is game-changing. It is absolutely game-changing. Nail envy, get in the bin. Nail envy was sticky, gloopy, you had to keep applying it every other day. No one's got time for that. I like my nails short. Short, I don't like too much on them. This, you apply 2 coats. It dries in 7 minutes flat. And it never, ever chips. It grows out like a gel polish. So it strengthens your nails, nourishes them, but it's not a nail polish, it's a nail treatment. So it's never chipping. It literally, I've put this on this morning, right? I won't have to put this on, I won't have to do this again till about 3 weeks when it started to grow out. There's a special nail polish remover that they've got that takes it off, and I reapply it again. I'll do all my nail stuff and I'll cut my nails short again and I'll reapply it. It is the most fantastic product I have found. I actually picked this up in Oliver Bonus straight after I got my gels taken off, because the problem is with the gels, I hate when they grow out, and at the rate that they grow out, you end up going twice in a month, and it's just trying to get the appointment, it's sitting there getting them taking it off, and you know me, I go through my phases and I'm like over it. And so I thought I'd try this, and I thought if it's any good, I won't need to do gels. Now, I've calculated I've not had gels for 40 days, and my nails are pretty much back to normal. And the reason why I didn't want to do normal nail polish was because I hate when it chips. I thought, I hate it. Plus, I don't really like much in the terms of colour. And this just looks like a builder base. And like I said, it doesn't chip. It doesn't chip. Look at this. I don't have to babysit it. I don't have to worry about it. I bought my own nail cuticle remover, and I'm just going to do my own nails at home because I just like this kind of clean nail look. I don't like when the gels start to get really thick and they start to look like little stickers on the... I just don't like it. And plus, I like my nails so short. My nails grow so fast that I need to do them quite often. So that's just... This is my greatest find for 2024. My greatest find. I love it. I'm going to get all the different shades. I think on Look Fantastic, they were doing them for about... They're normally about £12.50. No, they're normally about £16. And I think they're £12 on Look Fantastic. Just check the deals. But they have like a... It's almost like a natural nail colour. And it's like a blush for your nails. Lovely. You can layer all the different ones up. They've got amazing website. Brilliant customer service. Beautiful products. I love the packaging, the font, the brand ethos, lovely. Next up, which has been an absolute, for me, Medicate Crystal Retinal. This one here, this is the Retinal 3. This is incredible. I'm at the point now where I use it every other night, and I can actually use it every day. I used it last night. This just keeps my skin clear, smooth, glowy. It's beautiful. It's one of the best retinals I've ever tried. It's so good. There's zero irritation. You don't get any of that awful tightness, redness, peeling, nothing. It's gorgeous. It smells beautiful. It goes on like a lovely nourishing serum. And you just wake up with lovely clear skin. If you've got oily, acne-prone skin, this is, you've got to have it. It's so good. It just clears my skin immediately. And the minute I don't use it, I feel like the smoothness is gone. But I just love it. I think it's amazing. Next up is the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm. I've got this on my eyes today. I have got a makeup video coming up for you of this look, which I just love. I love it. It's incredible. It's got really wearable shades. Look at that. Beautiful. Stunning. I just reach for every day. It's just easy. It's an easy, nice, lovely palette, and I enjoy using it. And then the last thing is this little blush stick from Milk Makeup in the shade Work. I've got it on now. I have worn nothing but this for months. I love it. It's a nice soft matte blush. It makes you look fresh, juicy, perky, lovely for winter, gives you that kind of, healthy glow. And I just love it. I think it's just genius. As cream blushes go, this is just elite. And especially, again, if you have oily skin like me and you are scared of using cream blushes, this is gorgeous. It goes on matte. I put it over my powder. It goes on matte and it doesn't budge. It lasts all day. And I just love it. I think it's the most brilliant thing ever. So for me, those are my standout products for 2024. Everything else is standard. You've seen what I use, not changed anything up, using the same things, but these are relatively new to me. And as I said, they're my standouts. They're fantastic. Highly recommend. So there we go. I shan't keep you. Let me know what you'd like to see from me. I know some of you, sometimes you ask me about things I haven't got. If I haven't got them, it's quite hard for me to do a video on. So I'll always do what I can. But I would love to have more chats, more discussions. Give me some topics that we can talk about. Of course, always do my makeup with you because that's just a great thing to do. And maybe we can just get a little routine of makeup video, chatty video, products video, / style, you know, that kind of thing. How are we navigating style and influence, and what one person or everyone's wearing at the moment on the internet? Does it translate nicely on you? I don't know. I.e. those leopard print jeans. Everybody's wearing those big leopard print jeans with like a coloured top, like a red top. And I'm really on the fence. Do I get those? Do I get those? But is it me? I want to ask yourself, is it me though? We shall see. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. I hope you leave me a comment down below and you have a little chat with me. And I hope you enjoy my videos. Because as long as you watch them and I feel motivated and feel like I'm giving you something of value, then the more I can film them. So, thank you very much for joining me. Please subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And let me know who you are. Hi, how are you? And I will see you in my next video. Bye.